Alright guys, time to look at Cosmos or Atom on the ticker. For the first time I think on this channel. I don't believe I've done a video on Atom before. Now I'd have to go back to the history to look. I haven't done that, to be honest. But as you can see guys, basically this has been held down by this trend line since about September of 2022. And it's gotten rejected here several times along the way. So October of 2022, actually in February in 2023, March of 2024, and you know, we're not even really close to that right now. So if we were to get there today, we'd have to get up to about $11.95 and break above that. Now we are still in the reaccumulation zone for Atom here, as you can see on the fib retracement. And we're being supported right now by this 879, although we're slightly below it right now, just slightly by a hair. But I do believe it will find support here on the weekly time frame. Keep in mind, these green lines are weekly resistances or supports. So right now it's trying to find that support. And let's put this on the daily time frame here. Now, yeah, you can see that did have quite a dump the last couple of days. Now it's trying to break above these two resistances today. But remember, this is the wrong time to really look at it. We need to see this on a weekly time frame and not a daily. Now, the higher the time frame the candle above these lines, the better, of course. So, yeah, we're working on, you know, what is it, 879. So let's see guys, if we can punch through it, get back up to about $10.15 where this resistance is here. And yeah, and then we need to work on 1130 and then that downward sloping trend line, guys. Now I want to take a look at the volume here that we've had over, you know, the life of Atom. As you can see, we're right here, guys. We're in the middle of this big node here. Now, the farther we go up, of course, you know, the smaller the volume that has been traded. So basically, once we hit about $11, well, actually $11 would be down here. Now, once we hit up here at, what is this? Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so it is about $15.76. When we get above that, I think this is, you know, going to rocket upwards. So basically, let's put a little rocket ship right around here. And here, I'll move it over here just a little bit. I don't think we're going to get there in the next couple of days or anything. But yeah, I think this is the area that we need to get above and enter that upper level of trading. And you can see, guys, I mean, the volume is just super thin here. Now, taking a look at the tokenomics of Atom, you can see that there is no max supply, but the total supply is quite low. It's under 400 million even. So, circulating, most of this is circulating. Only about 212,000, or no, 242,000 is not circulating right now. Not sure where that is, but I did look on Tokenomist and I didn't really find anything. I can show you that actually. But the last event was 5 years ago, so I'm not sure why it's not showing me. Maybe it's because I don't have premium version, of course. But anyways, guys, the all-time high for Atom, $44.45, 80% down. So, you know, is that a steal for you guys? I mean, honestly, I do believe Atom will make it back there. Now, the fib retracement says that this can get all the way up to about $175. Now, do I believe it'll get there this cycle? Probably not. Again, like I made a Uniswap video a little while ago. It basically made it to about the same height in the last bull run. So probably about $100, I would say, for Atom is realistic here this time around. Now it can shock me. It can go even more. Who knows, guys? It's anyone's guess. All right, now let's take a quick look here at Bitcoin. Now, if you remember last night, I drew this box and I said that pretty much we were right in the middle of this box. Nothing had really changed, but you know, a lot of people were panicking. And like I said, there was really no reason to panic, and that we're still in this bull run. And, you know, there was a lot of people selling off. Now you can see today we got a massive candle. This is the biggest candle that we've seen in some time, guys. We have seen, what, today? If we look at the top to bottom, low was 95,658, and top so far is basically where we're at right now. So, yeah, I mean, that's about a $6,000 move today. So, you know, we haven't seen something like that, I think, basically since this candle on the 11th of November. I don't think this candle is a $6,000 move. Oh, it's close. Looks like about 5.5 if I just calculate it really quickly in my head. But yeah, this is really the largest candle we've probably seen since, you know, about a month ago. Exactly a month ago, guys. Now, taking a quick look at the total market cap, guys, you can see we got a large candle, just like Bitcoin today. Basically, you know, we're wedged between this trend line and this support here. Don't know if we're going to make it above this trend line tonight. Probably not. But maybe tomorrow. We just have to wait and see, guys. Now, total market cap excluding Bitcoin, if we zoom in, you can see that basically we've gotten a rejection off this trend line today. So that's not really good, but you know, there may be 1, 2, 3 rejections before we finally break above, you know, this trend line once again. We just have to be patient again. Now, dominance, if we zoom in, guys, this is barely hanging on by a thread. Now, if you remember a couple of days ago, this closed just above the line, and yesterday got really, really, really very close to going under, and today, again, it's right on the edge, guys. Really right on the edge. I think if it doesn't lose it today, I think we're going to lose the dominance tomorrow, you know, and go down under this, you know, 56.9% mark. Now, speaking about the dominance, we have to talk about the altcoin season index. You know, I've refreshed this a few times before this video because it just looks like it's broken. But basically, I guess if dominance hasn't really broken down since yesterday, pretty much this will probably be the same, you know, number, 67. So I don't think it's changed since yesterday, really. And yeah, I haven't seen it change in at least a day, personally. Now, talking about the fear and greed, we did go down just slightly, and I'm a little bit surprised we didn't go down more. Yesterday it went from a 78 to a 74. Still in greed, not extreme greed, but okay, we're in greed. Would like to see, you know, at least maybe 68 to 70, something like this still. Now, as for the Pi Cycle top, guys, basically it's the same. You know, it looks the same almost every day I show you this, but you can see it's not even close to crossing. I can zoom in for you. But yeah, it is curving up. And, you know, eventually one day it will cross. Maybe in 6 months, 7 months, maybe 9 months. Who knows? Now, if we take a quick look at the economic calendar, guys, you can see that CPI basically came in as expected today. However, that's good in one way. In another way, wasn't good because we went up with inflation. But, you know, if we look at the, you know, cuts, the interest rate cuts for this month, it does look like 95%. Still believe, you know, we're going to get a quarter point cut. So now only 5% believe in no cut. But if we speculate about next month, guys, it looks like 75% believe we're going to get no cut at all in January. Personally, I think Jerome has been very generous for this year. Originally, earlier in the year, he did promise 3 cuts of 25 basis points. We've already gotten that, guys. So getting a little bit of a Christmas bonus, you know, this month and 1 week, you know, it will be nice. But it probably sets us up for, you know, not many cuts, you know, next year. I mean, maybe he will cut less. But, you know, personally, I believe he should have cut 25, 25, 25 this year. September, November, December. But yeah, that 50 basis point cut back in September, I think, really spoiled people. Now, taking a quick look at crypto bubbles, guys, pretty much everything is, looks like it's pretty equal across the board. Things are up, I would just say, an average of about 8, 9%, maybe 10%. There are a couple of outliers, of course. You do have like BGB, you do got SUI, you got Hype as some of the bigger ones. But basically, it looks pretty even. It looks very nice, though. Everything is green. I don't see any reds here, actually, in the top 100. Now, if you want to stake your coins, just go to Coinondo, guys, and type in whichever coin you're looking for. For example, Bitcoin. It will give you a list of places, and that's totally up to you where you want to stake it. Be realistic, though. You're probably not going to get this 100%, 50%, 318% unless you really know what you're doing. But yeah, guys, I think, for Bitcoin, for example, you'll probably get something maximum about 6, 7%. Just depends where you stake it and how long. Now, keep in mind there are limits sometimes, and they do have limits for the amount of Bitcoin or whatever coin you're trying to submit. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.